Everybody, I just got word from the coordinators. We're going to go ahead and begin. We're kind of early, but it's good so we can just finish up wrapping up here, and then we're going to head out to the site. So again, welcome again to the 10th annual Budweiser Cliff Fishing Derby, hosted by, or sponsored mainly by Ambrose Inc., as well as coordinating with the 8th Rhode Municipal Council and the Rhode Mayor's Office. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the briefing will begin as follows. We're going to have the reading of the rules, followed by the safety and safety inspection, or the safety briefing from our DPS friends over here. So we're going to go ahead and go through the rules. Again, if you're registered today, the rules are in your registration packet. Stand by. There's going to be people coming over to the registration table to open up right after, and we can begin registering for those who have not registered. Okay, rules and regulation for this year's 2022 Cliff Fishing Derby. Participants must be 18 years or older, must fill out a registration form, sign the waiver of liability, and pay the registration fee of $25 to the official of the event. All participants must attend the orientation for safety briefing. All participation must check in and check out at the designated check-in and check-out station for accountability. All participants and non-participants' vehicles must be cleared at the check-in and check-out station. No alcohol or fish from the outside is to be transferred in when entering the premises. All fish must be edible. The definition for most weight in pounds measure the total weight of the participant's catch. Participants are allowed to team up with 3 of the most weight category and must pay additional entry fee of $10. Most variety is defined as different types of fish. Most different types of fish of the participants catch. There will be no team up for this category. The biggest catch is defined as length. All fish must be 6 inches by length and above to the center. Then number 10 says all participants must weigh their catch on the scheduled time of the weight master to certify. Number 11. Okay, one of the secretaries just informed me that they made a mistake. They're going to go ahead and amend that. The biggest catch is not by length, it's by weight. By weight. So if you look at your rules, it will say length. Scratch that out. It's been determined by weight. By weight. Okay, so again, council has just recognized that it's not length, it's by weight. Okay, moving on to rule number 11. Transfer of fish is not allowed by participants and will be disqualified. This applies to solo participants only. Number 12, all fish must be well preserved in ice to avoid fish poisoning. Number 13, mutilated fish will be disqualified. Number 14, on a tie basis, it will be determined based on time. Based on time. 15, no alcohol allowed on the premises. And the last is number 16, all participants must abide to the official rules and regulation. Failure to comply with the rules will result in automatic disqualification. Now, as we move forward, we're going to go ahead and call our friends from DPS to come up and give us their safety briefing. I call Officer Tyskin.
Thank you. Okay, so with DPS together with Defense and DFW, we would like to thank the coordinators and the sponsors for inviting us to partake in this event. So first and foremost, your safety is paramount. We advise everybody to buddy up. It's called a buddy system. Pair up with a fishing buddy. Keep constant awareness. And this is together with what the fishing derby rules are, or what's in place already. So, fishing buddies. Make sure someone knows where your whereabouts is. So within the Spanmus area, make sure if you're further down north, make sure the camp manager or whoever's responsible for the area, the campsite manager, knows that you're down further down. So I don't know if a boundary was established. Anybody? Is there a fishing boundary? Yeah.
Council.
Okay, well anyways, that you remain within the fishing boundaries. Make sure Attires, dress to the condition of the weather. If it's hot, dress for a hot day. If it's rainy, make sure you dress for a rainy day. Make sure you're reflective and visual all the time. What to do if somebody falls out? Make sure your body knows to alert everybody on site, especially defense and DPS. Yell it out, shout it out. My body fell, and early alert will get us responding early. We advise that you do not do your self-rescue if you yourself is going to fall casualty too. So better to notify the emergency responders on site, then from there they will advise accordingly. What else? It's mentioned alcohol is not allowed. If you're under medication or you're just feeling sick, we advise that you move away from the cliff fishing site, stay in your camp, get medical assistance. Or horse playing, fooling around at the edge, again, you're responsible for your actions, so please bear in mind. Firearms. Firearms are not allowed within the derby event. We're not here to infringe your right to bear firearms. If it's with you, make sure you're responsible for it. Respect others' property. You're still subject to the CMI laws even during this event. We will charge theft. You are caught stealing. Respect other people's fishing grounds and others' property. And rest. Keep our campsite and our fishing grounds litter-free. Be good stewards. Protect our national resources, our natural resources, and have a safe and memorable event. So if you have any questions, if I could answer it now, EMS is here to answer some of the questions. Anything?
Questions?
Questions?
Questions for DPS? None?
Okay, thank you.
Just a heads up, FYI, everybody, the boundaries are marked with pink flags or ribbons, pink flags or ribbons. Please make a note that that is the boundary of both Espaglos and Pone. They are all marked there. Again, pink is the color for the boundary, pink. All right, everybody, that includes the safety briefing. Again, registration is on the table there. If you have not registered or paid your fee, please head over to the registration table and register. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and again, welcome to the 2022 10th Annual Budweiser Rolla Cliff Fishing Derby. We'd like to ask everyone to please join me as we thank this year's sponsors. Let's give it up for Ambrose Inc. in the house. Let's make some noise for always a good friend of the organization, the Marianas Visitors Authority, CNMI. Big shout out to one of the vendors here on the island. Let's give it up for Sunshine Variety Store. Thank you for the drinks, everybody. Also, ladies and gentlemen, joining us today, honor or anglers and their families and supporters. Please join me in recognizing our municipal cabinet leaders who made the event possible by contributing one way or the other. Let's give it up for DPS, the resident director, Glenn Lazalo Maritita. If you're here, thank you. Big shout out to Defense, Deb Steve, Meskin and his team, thank you. Also, big shout out President today. Let's give it up for Artie Avery Hopewood. Thank you, Artie. And also, big shout out to the man on the road. Let's give it up for DPW, Resident Director George Ashley and his staff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to give us the welcoming remark for this year's 2022 10th Annual Fishing Derby, let's welcome the acting mayor of Rolla, the Honorable John Lezama Hokuk. I'm sorry, Hokuk Lezama.
Thank you, Ivan. Once again, I want to thank first, special thank you to Ambrose Budweiser, Mr. Gil. Thank you for bringing all the good prizes and your visitors, thank you for visiting Rhoda. Once again, I want to thank all the departments that worked so hard during the weekend. I know it was a lot of sun, a lot of moving around, but thank you all. Let's give a round of applause, participants to the staff. Thank you, staff. All the departments and your staff. Thank you. And also, I just want to say to all participants of this year's Cliff Fishing Derby, thank you all for participating in, we tried to put this together, we tried to make the prizes good, and I think we had pretty good numbers this year with last year. Just want to get thank you all. I hope you guys enjoyed, and once again, congratulations to the winners that will be announced later soon. And let's continue doing this kinds of program. And Budweiser, thank you for all the sponsors, the softball league. Let's give a round of applause too for softball that just happened. Now we have upcoming fiesta, right? Fiesta coming up, Visita Luta. Get ready, anglers, get ready. So thank you again. Once again, thank you all from the bottom of our heart. On behalf of the mayor, everyone and the staff, thank you. At the municipal council, we have Vice Chairman William Taitano, Secretary Jim Hattini. Thank you and good evening.
All right, thank you again, Acting Mayor. Moving on our list, ladies and gentlemen, to give us a welcome remarks on behalf of the 18th Rhode Island Municipal Council, let's welcome the Honorable Jim Michael Actlet.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's really going to be evening. Good evening. Anyways, I don't want to make it long because I know that table is low over there. We're hungry, we're tired, and everyone wants to enjoy themselves tonight. Just like to congratulate the winners and thank you to the participants, the sponsors who made this possible. I want to thank you everyone. Once again, it's very good because everyone's safe. That's the main thing there. Everyone's safe. No one got injured or anything. Knock on wood. So I would like to be partnership with the sponsors who help. Hopefully we can continue this again next year and make it better. Okay, with the MPA, Ambrose, thank you. And Sunshine, thank you very much for all that you guys do for our community. Once again, thank you and good evening.
Thank you again, Councilman Actlet. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the award presentation portion. We begin with the most variety. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have, can we have the sponsors, Ambrose, come and join us, as well as the acting mayor, the councilman, and also our friends over there at MBA, if you can come on down. Mr. David Ashton. Thank you, Dave. Come on down, David, you're out there. Put the coconut down, David, you don't need to bring it. Up here has 3 phases of hairstyle. Hairstyle phases, there you go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, going to the most variety. Coming in 4th place, ladies and gentlemen. 4th place, a team member group will represent this group. These individuals have accumulated a total of 12 species. 12 species. Ladies and gentlemen, 4th place, representing the team coming up. Let's give it up for Mr. Kurt John Maratita. All right, Mr. Martinez, send one of his representative up.
Let's go, Kurt. Nice, Kurt. Thank you, guys.
Photo?
Yeah.
Photo?
So you're 12.
1, 2, 3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to 3rd place, everybody. 3rd place. 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen, this year is a total of 3rd place. Placing them at the 2022 10th annual Budweiser. 3rd place is going for 13 species, ladies and gentlemen. 13 species. Coming in at 10 a.m. at 14.98 pounds. 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for the team members. Xerxes, Tilford, Lou. If you're out there, come on down. Bring your teammates down.
Wait, who was the beta?
Get in one photo with you. Yeah.
Somebody's coming to my team. One, two, three.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we move on the most widely second place. Ladies and gentlemen, second place comes in with a total of 13 species, clocking in at 10 a.m. at 19.24 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for bragging rights for second place. Team member represented by Joseph Camacho. If you're out there, come on down with your teammates. All right, we're coming on down, everybody. This is the second place winner on the most variety category for the 2022 10th annual Budweiser Cliff Fishing Derby.
Ready ka na? Upside down, guys.
One, two, three.
Upside down.
All right, let's hear moving on in the most variety. We are now in the first place. First place, ladies and gentlemen. Bragging rights for 2022 first place. The species of the first place category was clocked this year at 16 species, everybody. Let's give it up for the first place winner. Representing the team, Mr. Ramil G. Carrada. If you're out there, come on down. It's all him? Oh, wow. I'm sorry, it's not a team, it's all him. Zero team. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the first place is going to get a couple of t-shirts, a couple of drink coolers, and a original Budweiser cooler, everyone.
Which camera? Because I'm getting cross-eyed.
He's in first.
One, two, three.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, let's give it a hand for first place winner of the most variety. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the most weight. Coming in at third place for the third place, most weight. The most weight, ladies and gentlemen, came in with a total of, this is third place, 30.40 pounds, everybody. Let's give it up for the team on the third place, Joseph, Nicholas, and Chuck. Come on down. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, their team name was indicated as Kamikaze Outdoors. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, third place, Joseph, Nicholas, and Chuck, 30.40 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third place winner. Again, their team name is Kamikaze Outdoors.
One, two, three.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to second place. Second place, ladies and gentlemen. Second place coming in this year for the most weight was a cumulative of 36.9 pounds, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the team that made it second place. Starting with Mr. Sam Axel, Ronnie Tyson, and Kurt Joe Meritita. Team name, One Bite, everybody. Coming on stage. Team One Bite.
Ready, get over here. Kurt, make your way up, Kurt. Make your way up, Kurt.
One, two, three.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there goes our second place on our most weight. Coming now to the first place, ladies and gentlemen, bragging rights of this year's most weight division. Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for most weight at first place. Total number 37.76, everybody. Let's give it up for first place winners, Xerxes, Duford, Loon, and then also, ladies and gentlemen, their team name is Gigarunas, everybody. coming on stage. Team Gigaronas. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, first place this year is Xerxes Camacho, 2 for Tolis, and Louis H. Jr. Let's give it up for 37.76 pound. Gigaronas, Team Gigaronas in the house. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for, the biggest cash for this year's 2022 10th annual Budweiser Cliff Fishing Derby. We're going to begin with third place. Ladies and gentlemen, third place this year was a total of 8.38 pounds. The species was the Big Eye Silver Skipjack. Big Eye Silver Skipjack. This year's winner, ladies and gentlemen, let's get up for third place. Todd Meskin. If you're out there, come on down.
I know why you call this because you bought that shirt. One, two, three.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our second place for the biggest cash. Second place for biggest cash came in at 8.82 pounds. Red Snapper. Ladies and gentlemen, second place, let's give it up for Alexander Guilan. If you're out there, come on down. There's gonna be good fish at South gas station, I guess. Good fish.
One, two, three.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our second place winner. Now moving to the first place winner. Ladies and gentlemen, first place winner, bragging rights for the biggest cash. Let's give it up for the total pounds of 9.12 pounds. Red Snapper, first place winner, Sam Anthony. If you're out there, come on down.
What was the bait?
The bait was a tulay, everybody. Take note. A tulay was the bait.
One, two, three.
Ladies and gentlemen, the coordinators informed me that will be it for today's presentation. Please, let's all rise and be blessed with food, and we're going to go ahead and partake our meal again. Big shout out to all our winners, and again, all anglers, you're winners in my book. And big shout out to all your families that came out to visit you at the site, whether you're Ponya or up there at Smackmas. Thank you, family. Thank you for supporting the fishing trip and the great hunt. Now, we ask all to please rise as the Women's Affairs are going to open up the meal. We're going to say a little prayer and begin our co-mingling.